Hey guys, it's your boy Vex. I'm back here for another video. I was going to stream this, but I want to make sure I got it out before tomorrow's Wildcard World Championship begins for Rocket League. So I want to make sure I got it out. It got a little bit late on me, but these will be streamed every night following competition throughout the entirety of Worlds. And if you would like to know more, please go ahead, join our Discord. I'll be sure to drop it in the description below, because we will actually have live guests on the Bar Down podcast. This is going to be a new Pro Rocket League themed podcast going all throughout the RLCS season, going forward into next season, and including this roster transition period after Worlds. So I'm really excited to see where this goes and where we can take it. But we have some more important business to attend to. As you can see on the card on the left side, Worlds Wildcard Day 1 starts tomorrow at the time of this recording. It's about 12 hours away. It's about 12 a.m. Eastern. And it starts at 12 p.m. Eastern on Thursday, August 4th. And let's go ahead and jump on into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the teams. As you can see, competing for $2 million in prize pool money. Wildcard Day 1, well actually first, our teams from NA are G2, FaZe, and General NRG. These teams have auto-qualified for the main event. The wildcard teams are going to be the teams we're talking about in just a minute, but I'll go through and say the other three from EU are Moist, BDS, and Endpoint. From SAM, your number 1 seed Furia, and from Middle East North Africa, Team Falcons. All those teams have auto-qualified for the main event. All the other 16 teams, for a total of 24 teams, the other 16 are in the wildcard event that will take place over the next few days. These are the 4 seed, 5 seed, and 6 seed from NA, version 1, Space Station, and Optic. And then from EU, Team Dignitas, Carmine Corp, and Semper. From OCE, Renegades, Pioneers. From the SAM, South American Circuit, Team Secret, and the Club. From Asia Pacific North, the Senbei Strikers, who used to be Tokyo Verde. They will be competing as Senbei Strikers, an orgless team right now, so they might be looking for a new org. That might be a topic in a future show, but we will also see Gaming Gladiators from APAC South. From the Middle East North Africa, we have Veloce and O1. And from SSA Sub-Saharan Africa, we have Orlando Pirates and Bravado Gaming. These teams will compete in a Swiss bracket, which, as you can see right here, they drafted their round 1 opponents, but after that, you'll play a team who has the exact same record as you. Win 3 games, and you're through to the main event. Lose 3 games, and you are eliminated and out of contention. So let's go ahead and let's jump on in here, and let's look at the bracket a little bit. So wildcard predictions, we're going to go through this a little bit hand in hand. First off, we have version 1, as we saw up here, the number 1 wildcard NA seed going up against the Orlando Pirates, who are the number 1 seed from SSA, but interestingly enough, Bravado Gaming have actually been outperforming Orlando Pirates as of late. So the more in-shape team coming in is actually Bravado, even though they are the 2nd seed from Sub-Saharan Africa. So a really smart pick from version 1 here to pick Orlando Pirates. Should be a pretty easy win. These are all going to be best of 7 matchups as well. I think the consistency and the just overall gameplay and style of version 1 is just too much for Orlando Pirates. There's not really too much to break down, because I do think that this is going to be a very quick and very easy series for version 1. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's just go ahead and just say version 1. And we will be doing a full prediction here in a little bit, but first I want to make sure we previewed all of these matches, get to know the teams a little bit. Then our second match, Renegades from OCE are going to be taking on that number 2 seed, although the more in-shape team, Bravado Gaming from SSA, once again Sub-Saharan Africa. Now this is a bit of an interesting one. I could see Bravado taking a game or 2 off of Renegades. I do think at the end of the day, Renegades will get the job done, but I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park, because again, Bravado have been more in shape than the Orlando Pirates, even though Bravado is the 2nd seed, Orlando is the 1 seed from their respective division. But again, I do think Renegades will probably get the job done here. I think the SSA teams have a little bit more learning curve to go ahead and get over before their really top tier competition for these other circuits, these other regions. Moving on to our third match, we have Team Dignitas versus the Gaming Gladiators. Now, Dignitas is coming in as that first wildcard EU seed, and if we look at the Gladiators, they are the APAC South representatives, Asia Pacific, of course, South. Only one team from Asia Pacific South, only one team from Asia Pacific North, so no real seeding to go off of here. Gaiman have a really good game. They are a very strong team. I know one of their players was having some visa issues coming to the US, but to my knowledge, he actually made it. I think everyone should be at full strength. That being said, Gaiman, I think, could take a game off of Dignitas, but again, I think Dignitas, just being from one of the main regions, one of the big regions, I think it's just going to be too much for Gaiman to handle, and I think Dignitas will, again, come out on top there. Moving right along, we have Space Station Gaming versus the club Space Station, coming in as the number 2 NA seed, and looking at the club, they are the number, actually 3 overall, but number 2 in the wild card seed for South America. But South America, man, they can play. I think the club is going to give Space Station all they can handle. Those South American mechanics, mechanically, South America is off the absolute chain. So I think the club could take a game or two, if not the entire series, off of Space Station. I think that's going to be a must-watch game. I think it is the first must-watch game of all of these so far. I think that's going to be really, really telling, really interesting to see what kind of shape both Space Station is in, but also what kind of shape South America is going to be coming in. Moving on, we have Carmine Corp, who I believe is, the second wildcard team coming up here against O1 Esports, who is the second MENA team, but these MENA teams, Middle East, North Africa, man, they can play, but so can Carmine Corp. This is going to be an absolute duel. I think the speed and overall team chemistry of O1 Esports in Middle East, North Africa is going to be a lot to handle for the mechanics and just giftedness of Carmine Corp, but at the end of the day, I do think Carmine Corp KC is going to come out on top here. But that's going to be another really fun matchup. After that, we have the KC Pioneers, the number 2 OCE seed, against the number 1 MENA seed, Veloce. I think Veloce is going to take it to him, honestly. I think Veloce is too much to handle. Veloce is a top-tier world-class team, and I'm telling you, MENA can play, man. Middle East, North Africa, they have got some teams, led by Senzo, who made a debut on Old Sandrock Gaming, now Team Falcons, but in the Fall Major. But, man, Middle East, North African play, man. They have some players. I think they are going to make a statement this world that it's not NA versus EU. All right, MENA has a case to be a major region, and I think they're going to prove that case following this event. Moving right along, we have Team Secret, the number 1 wildcard team from South America, against Semper, who I believe is coming in as the last wildcard team for EU. Semper, I don't think they're in that great shape. I could see Team Secret, again, with those South American high mechanics, high speed, really bringing it to Semper, and I think it can be very, very interesting to see kind of the results of how bad that one gets. I do think Team Secret takes it 100%, but the question to me is more, is it an absolute sweep? Team Secret can really, really play at, of course, beating out BDS at the previous Spring Major. So I really do think Team Secret can take it to Semper, and they can take it hard to them. Moving on to our last one, we have Tokyo Verde, who again just recently dropped the name Tokyo Verde. They are now the Senbei Strikers, going as an Orgless team. Playing the last remaining North American team, Optic Gaming, previously Team Envy, and man, Tokyo's gonna get ran. Again, those APAC teams, just not quite there just yet. They're close, but they're not quite there just yet. I think that should be a pretty easy win for Optic Gaming. So, as you can see, that is the breakdown for the wildcard. We're gonna have a lot more to analyze and go over tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more to go over tomorrow after the matches actually happen. But for now, I want to give you my full wild card and Worlds predictions. So let's not beat around the bush. I said it already. I think version 1 absolutely going to demolish Orlando Pirates. I think Renegades Gonna take it to Bravado. I'll give him a game. Dignitas. I want to give game in a game, so I'm gonna do it. Space Station, the club. I think this is an absolute duel. I think Space Station comes up, but only barely. With Carmine Corp, again, I said I think they will come out. See, Middle East, man, they can play. I do think Carmine will take it, but I think that's going to be a great game. KCP Veloce, I think they get 2. I think Veloce is going to take it in Game 6. Team Secret, absolutely going to wipe it with Semper. And Tokyo Verde, thanks for playing. But that's going to be that. Moving on now to our round 2 matchups. Version 1, Carmine Corp. Oh my, what a game this will be. I think this will be a ton of fun. I think Version 1 does take it, but I'm going to predict it in 7. Yeah, no, I'll give him 6. I'll give him 6. Nah, I'll give him 7. We're going 7. Carmine Corp, very good team. Optic, Space Station. I think Space Station takes the series. I'll give Optic 2. Veloce, Renegades. Again, I think Veloce are just going to run through this bracket. I gave Pioneers 2, so I should give Renegades at least 2. But something is telling me 1. Team Secret Dignitas. This is a super duper fun matchup too. Really excited if this plays out. These are great round 2 matchups. These, of course, will be on Friday. You'll have Thursday games right here, Friday games right here, Saturday games right here, and then Sunday are these 2 right here. So this would be a great Friday set of games here. I am going to say, let's say Team Secret makes a statement. They finally figured it out. I think it's close though. I think it's in 7. Club Orlando Pirates. Again, I just don't think SSA is there just yet. They're just not. Tokyo Verde, again, thanks for playing. Pioneers, same way. I just don't think any of these minor regions really have got it. And I'm going to say the same thing with Semper. Although I will give Gaiman 2 games. I think Gaiman is a strong team. I just don't think they're going to make that much noise. Round 3 high matches. Who is going to qualify first? V1, SSG. Really fun matchup there. We've seen it play out a ton of times, though. I think V1 is just too good. I think they're going to take it 4-2 to Space Station. Veloce, Team Secret. Man, give me the 4-2 win. Veloce. Moving on to the mid-matches now. Dignitas versus Semper. I think Dignitas is going to rebound a little bit here. I think they're going to take it 4-2 against Semper. Pioneers, I am big fans. I'm high on Pioneers, believe it or not. I think they are a very good team. And they're going to take it to Optic, 4-2. O1 Esports, they're going to right the ship, prove the power of Mina, and they're going to take it 4-2 over the Renegades. Because again, Veloce beat them 4-1. I think Veloce is a little better than O1, but not by much. Carmine Corp, the club. This is a tough one, but I'm going to say Carmine take it 4-2. Yeah, 4-2. I feel good about that. The club's a good team. They're a great team. Carmine are just a different beast. Gaming Gladiators. I think Tokyo Verde get on the board. They get a win, but only 1. Bravado, Orlando. The battle of SSA coming at ya. I'm going to say Bravado take it. 4-2. I'm going to say 4-2. Like 4-2. So Tokyo Verde, Orlando first, out version 1 Veloce first. In round 4 high matches, who's going to join them going in? Team Secret, Carmine Corp. I think here Carmine Corp, again, is just too good of a team to not... I mean, who do I have Carmine Corp losing to? Version 1? Yeah, I just... 4-2 for Carmine Corp. Space Station, they're going to get in here. Let's say 4-3 though. I'm going to say they go to a Game 7. O1 Dignitas. Oh my goodness, please let this play out. I think O1 get it done. I think they do. Sorry, Dig fans. Just not going to happen. You're going to a round 5. Optic, Bravado. We're not going to beat around the bush here. We're going to 4-1 it. The club, 4-1 it. And then Renegades, Semper. These are 2 teams I think are very similar. I think Renegades get the upset here and send home Semper 4-2. Now round 5, so that means we've said goodbye to Bravado, Gaiman, and Semper. Carmine, Space Station, and O1 are in. Both Middle East teams are in, interestingly enough. Here we got Dignitas, Renegades. I'm going to say Dig, do, get it done. 4-2. KCP, it's the club. It's the club. I feel highly about them, but man, the club. I feel good about the club. I do. 4-2 over Pioneers. But you know what? I'll give a little bit of love to Sam. Or actually, I already did. But Team Secret gonna say 4-3. We're gonna get a game 7. I want to say 4-2, but I'll give Optic that extra game. So Dig, the club, and Secret are through. Renegades, KCP, and Optic are out. And yeah, so let's go ahead and go on over to our Swiss results. So we have sent through both Middle East teams. We've sent through 2 of the NA teams, the third, of course, going home. We've sent through 2 EU teams, 1 going home. We've sent home both OCE teams, both SSA and APAC teams. So really good dispersal here of the talent of teams from regions. So let's go ahead and jump on over to the main event now, where they're going to be separated into groups. You got to win 2 to qualify for the playoff bracket. You lose 2, and you're going to be out of the event completely. We're going to start here with Group A, Moist versus Team Secret. I'm going to say Moist do take that 4-2. Furia V1. What a matchup this would be. Oh my goodness, and this is a group of death. What on earth? I honestly would have any of these 8 teams, maybe minus Secret, in my playoff bracket. Oh my word. This is a group of absolute death. Because one of Furia or version 1 is going to be sent to the lower bracket right away in their group. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, this is... I'm going to say Furia are just on peak right now. I'm going to say they 4-3 version 1. BDS, I'm going to say rebound from their slump of the last event. They 4-2 Space Station. Falcons, Carmine Corp. I am a big fan of Falcons. I think they do get the job done. I'm going to say 4-3. I almost said 4-2. I want to say 4-3. So here we go. Lower quarterfinals now. Team Secret version 1. Version 1's going to get it done. They're going to 4-1 them. Space Station, Carmine Corp. I think Space Station's going home. Now going to our upper bracket semifinals. We have Moist versus Furia. I think Moist do get it done. Let's say 4-2 on Furia as well. No, I'll give them 4-3. Furia's top tier. BDS Falcons. Give me a 4-2 for the Falcons. BDS version 1. I'm going to say version 1 do get it done. And I'm going to say 4-2. Furia's going to beat the snot out of Carmine Corp. I'll give him 4-2 out of courtesy because I do believe in Casey as a team. But this is a group of death. Oh my gosh. And then you have Moist, Falcons, V1, and Furia. Now G2 Dig. I think G2 get it done. I'll give Dig 2. Endpoint, Veloce. Here's where Middle East. This could be a great spot for Middle East as a region. Because I'm going to say Endpoint get a game. And Veloce get the rest. FaZe Clan, I'm going to say they 4-2 the club. General NRG, O1 Esports. I think NRG do get it done. I'm going to say in 6. Then going to the lower bracket, Dignitas are going to wipe out Endpoint. And I'm going to say O1 take it to the club a little bit here. G2 Veloce. I'm going to go ahead. I want to say Veloce so bad. I got to respect G2. And I honestly, 4-21. I'm going to say it's 4-2. FaZe NRG. This is a matchup we've seen. I think NRG, I'm going to trust in the talent. I know this is not going to be a popular pick, but I think NRG are going to rebound here. I think they're finally going to figure it out. Scrims have not been looking great for them, but when the money's on the table, I trust the talent of Justin, Garrett, the defensive Squishy to get the job done. I don't think they're going to make much noise in the playoff brackets, but they play FaZe very tough every time they face off against them. They had won, what was it, 6 or 7 times before they finally lost previously in one of the spring regionals. I think the General Energy will figure it out, will knock FaZe down to the lower bracket, who will then knock out Dig 4-2. And then, oh no, Mina, Veloce 0-1. Veloce are just the better team. We're going to have a second Mina. So we are going to have 2 Mina teams in the top 8. What is this? 1 Sam, 1, 2, 3, 4 NA. 5 NA, right? Oh my gosh. NA bias much? Because I got version 1, G2, Energy, and FaZe. That's 4 North America teams, 1 EU, 2 Mina, and 1 South America. So Moist versus Veloce. I'm going to say Moist get it done here. 4-2. NRG, I could see them here pulling off the upset and beating version 1. I could. I think it's 4-3. G2 Furia, I think Furia make an absolute statement here and get the job done. And then Falcon FaZe Clan, I'm going to say they get it done. Semifinals, Moist, General NRG. Again, I wouldn't be shocked, all right, if General NRG take it, because that would just be the most NRG thing to do, would be to just knock out Moist. But not today. I think Moist just are too much to handle for NRG, but I would not be surprised at all, all right, if NRG take Moist and they somehow, if this bracket works out this way, I could very easily see them making it to the finals. This is the only one where, because they match up well against version 1. They match up well against FaZe Clan. Middle East, I do believe in a lot. If this was Veloce, I'd take Veloce, but it's 0-1, so I'm going to take NRG. I think this bracket worked out wonderfully if you're an NRG fan, if it works out this way. Furia, Falcons, a chance to avenge for Gamers 8. You're going to get it done. You're not even going to need 7. You're just going to take it. And then to right a wrong from the Spring Major, Moody 44 is going to get a World Championship for Rocket League. So, how wrong will these predictions be? We're going to find out. But these are my final standings. Falcons, Moist, Furia, NRG taking your top 4. Followed by FaZe, G2, Veloce version 1. 9 through 12, you have 0-1, Dig, Carmine Corp, BDS. A lot of EU here. Endpoint, Space Station, Secret, and the Club taking 13-16. 17-19, you have Optic, KCP, and Renegades. A lot of OCE here. And then Semper, Game and Bravado, and Orlando and Tokyo. So this is just how I see it. They're probably going to be very wrong, but you never know. Maybe they'll be right. But that being said, thank you guys for tuning in for this first episode of Bar Down. Again, we'll be going live each night following the production of RLCS late Eastern time, probably around 10 to 11 Eastern time each night. Be sure to hop in the Discord that I will link below and go ahead and join us over on twitch.tv/VexumRL. And until next time, this is your boy Vexum signing out. Peace.